Hey guys, welcome to the part 2 of our building, right? So this is our building which we have given all the self weight, the unit weights and the loads combinations for the beam, the dead loads, how the dead loads acting on our columns and everything, right? So after that we're going to we're going to do the analysis, right? So for that we have to go to our analysis. So now we have given all our loads, thickness, everything has been assigned, right? So now go to analysis and print, click on add and close. Go to analysis, run analysis and save. So everything has been designed and we are done with 0 errors and 0 warnings. Select all the load combinations. So select any movements, effects, point, how the bending movements are going to take place over here, right? So you can see over here, right? You can see the animations about deflection. So is there any deflection about the beams? So here we can see the deflection, right? This is due to dead load and due to live load, no deflection much. In wind load, combinations, combination ones. So right, so you can see the plate pressures acting on it, how the stress is acting on our plates due to dead load, live load and wind. So wind is gonna take heavy combinations. Okay, select the beams. You can select the beams. You can see the stresses over it, right? So now what we have to do means we have to design it, right? So go to design, select the concrete, go to IS456, select parameters. So we're going to take the compressive strength, yield strength and shear. Okay, go to define parameters. So here I'm going to take it as M25. So if you go to F5 main, I'm going to take 550 and F5 sectional 550 enter and close. Now go to comments, add all this, add design beam, design column, design slab, take off and close. Now scroll down this one. Now assign all this to our building. Select assign to view, assign and S. Main assign to view, assign and S. And sectional also assign to view, assign and S. Design beam, select all our beams. So assign and S. Design column, select our columns. Assign and S. Design element, assign to view, assign and S. So it has assign, right? So now again go to analysis, add and close, analysis, run analysis and save. So we are done with 0 errors. Now go to post processing mode, click on done. So here we can see again the shears, sagging moments. So the deflection, right? Beam stresses, plate stresses. So it's what? It's deflection, right? So how the building going to deflect? If we see over here, we can see the deflection, right? So how the beams and the walls plates going to deflect. Okay, so now if you go to beam, select our beams, you can see the loading condition, but if you see here, you can see the concrete design of our beams. Deflection and shear values, here you can see the graphs for this one, for this beam, so for these columns. So if I double click on this, I can see the concrete design of our column. So here we can see the number of diameters of bars and loading condition. So now we will see the report. Go to start output. Here we can see the output file, right? So go to results. So here we find concrete design. So this is the basic, and this for the beams, the top, bottom, and the shear reinforcement. And the column we can see. So the column So what are the PU, what the steel required, what the required concrete area, everything we can get over here, right? So if you go down, so here we are getting the volume of concrete and the weight of the steel required, how much weight. Okay, so these are 10 bars of weight this much and these bars of weight this much, and here you can see all the design values. Okay, so now if you see here, we can see everything, right? So for this, now we will go to our foundation design. Click on include all, click on run start foundation. Okay, so foundation software will get opened. Okay, so here we can see our foundations, right? So these are the foundations. So for that, first of all, we have to go to our these loads and factors. Click on generate load combinations. Select this Indian. Click on generate load combinations. And again over here, same like that only. And after that, close this one. Now go to job setup. Create a new job. Here you can see this profile. So you can select as footing, and I'm taking this as isolated, and design code is our Indian code, and the unit is SI units assigned to, this should be all supports. Okay, now select this one and keep your mouse arrow on this. Without clicking, it will jump down. Okay, now click on create job. So it's created a job, right? So now open this isolated foundations, and here we can see the concrete rebar dimensions. So bar size we can increase. So if you want to take the 10 mm or 8 mm, the maximum bar size, so you can change the spacing, the yield strength, right? Everything we can change over here, right? If you want anything, we can change in concrete and cover. So what is the drain conditions? So footing geometry, so uniform thickness or the sloped thickness. We have different types. Okay, here we can change everything, the dimension about X, Y, Z, everything. You see here, we can see the plan and elevation for the footing, and these are the sliding factors. And if you click on design, you click on S, so it will be going to design. Okay, so here we can see the drawing, right? So like this, we can get the scheduled drawings, right? So this is the detailed drawing and the scheduled drawing. Okay, so this is the scheduled drawing of how much length, the width, so of the footings, everything. We can also save this drawing, right? We can click on save as, so it will be saved as DWG file. Okay, so you can see the GA drawing, like the center to center marking of our footings, and these are the details of the footing sizes and column. So this is the column sheet and these are the graphs, so it won't be available for us. So we can, if you go over here, so we can see all the bar spacing and everything over here, right? So we have to save this, and we can also get rid of everything, the details what we have got in the analysis, right? So here we can select Microsoft into PDF and click on OK. So it will be redirected to print your structure members. Okay, so you can print the details of the scheduled drawings, right? So here you can see the scheduled drawings. Okay, so like this we can see the detailed drawing of our foundation. So this is what number of bars, what is the spacing, so what is the pedestal size, everything we can see over here, right? So like this, this is the elevation, and here we can see the plan. So you can see the plan, the column size, and this is the bottom reinforcement, the this side of the bottom. So like this we can see, right? This is how we can do our foundation design in our Staadpro software, right? So if we see our model, so this would be our model, right? So this is our model of a shed or a function. So spanning of how much? 10 meter span, right? So like this we can do all the combinations, and here we can get all the schedule details, right? So concrete design, beam, column, so everything we can get all the data. So all the cross sections, the guiding bearing capacity, so everything up to the mark we can get all the GA drawings. So like this also we can get the center line marking for this. So we take it will be so easy, right guys? So how it's available. So we can give the data and checked by drawn by, we can give it and we can save this file, right? We can print it out over here, right? So this is our ground level and this is our foundation depth, right? So this is how we can do our building, right, in Staadpro. Thank you everyone.